So my first question is that can you tell us about yourself,
Okay.
your name, your stack, and your years of experience?
Yeah. Yeah, my name is Iqtidar Hussain. My nickname is Tara. You can call me Tara as well. And my journey in tech is a bit unusual. My first dream is to be an athlete, but I declined myself completely to training. This experience taught me everything about discipline, hardworking, and never going up. As for my technical skills, my main I need more than stable career path, especially giving the limited opportunities for an athlete in Pakistan. You know, I'm living in Pakistan in northern areas,
Okay.
in non-provincial state. Everybody knows. So there was not much scope for athletes. So I have to change my mind and I have turned myself to be a programmer because in recently 2022, we got a fiber internet.
Okay.
So we start. There are many people due to COVID. They started to do freelancing. So my friends are also doing the same things, programming and designing that all stuff. So I choose designing first, but in designing we need creativity.
That's
I
true.
get some bored and then unusually I jump to development mistake. So
Okay.
I can focus. Uh,
Yeah, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
yeah,
Okay. You
you
can
can
you
hear me.
I can
As
hear
my
you.
technical skills.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. As for my technical skills, my main stack in JavaScript, React, and Node.js. I focus building on full stack applications. I started my coding journey in 2023. After 1 year spending in designing and other stuff, I get bored in designing and I don't like actually to making designs in Figma. I'm getting frustrated. Then I jumped to full stack in 2023. It's been 2.5 years I'm making applications using React, Next.js, TypeScript, and Node using backend for Node.js, Express.js, and I also run the basic about Pythons and the Django, Munstack either, and I'm still expanding my knowledge in these basic tools like no code tools, workflow and framework. I also work on these tools.
Okay, that's actually very nice. So can you you already tell us a bit about your experience that from designing aspects you went into
Hmm.
programming, but like what was the one decision that made you to go into programming? Like designing is about creativity. So what did you notice about yourself that made you to be like, oh, I can't stay in this I can't stay in this field. I need to go into programming.
Actually, I told you before it's unusual I come in development because in our state there is not a good scope for other fields. That's why we have to join this as a recently. I get stuck because before I'm doing designing, then I jump to development because I like the bugs, to solve the bugs, and the excitement after you are resolving a bug, it's amazing. It feels very good to yourself. It feels like you can accomplish something. Yeah,
That's
that's why
true.
I come to development.
Wow, that's very very interesting. That means you actually saw your problem solving skill. Like, oh, I prefer solving bugs and
Mm.
writing code than being creative. And I think that's something a lot of people don't
Mm,
find about themselves. They just go into a career path because they see every other
mm,
person transitioning into that career path. So like choosing a career path that's aligned with you, that's very wonderful. And I hope like someone watching this video would put that into consideration when picking their career path. So our next the
mm.
third question is for your younger self coming into tech, for your younger self coming into tech, what is one advice
Mm.
you would give your younger self? What's one thing you would tell your younger self to look out for?
First, I would to tell him, don't be afraid from your dreams in changing. It feels like an ending, feel like ending, but in actually the beginning of a new chapter. That will be the world is bigger than we think.
Wow. So you're going to tell yourself not to be afraid. So that means when you're coming into the tech
And second, I will tell
space.
him all the. Mm,
No, please go ahead. You
yeah,
said
what?
that, yeah, you were
Hello?
saying something that the second advice you give your younger self. So I was waiting for you to continue.
Yeah. First thing. Yeah, I'm giving first advice. My first advice is that don't afraid from your dreams is changing. And the second, all hard work you are doing is not a waste. The discipline and the resilience and the ability to push through your pain, those are not just a sport skills or these are life skills in tech. They are going to be a secret weapon. So we have to never think we are fail, we are going to stuck in anything.
Wow, that's to me
We
that's a
have to
very
chill about this and everything will come and that will make us strong.
that's a very very
That's
strong advice. And I'm not your younger self, but I'm going to pick into that advice anytime I feel down or anytime I feel like is it what is this career path or this journey what's going. I'll remember that the hard work is going to pay and it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. So we're almost like rounding up this section today, and it's been lovely
mm,
having you here.
yeah.
Your contribution, your advice, and everything you have stated so far has really really been enlightening. Not to me, I also know like to somebody else coming into this tech space, your advice has really really shaping one or two insight on them. So my first question is for somebody coming into Node.js because you write your tech stack is Node.js, that's majorly backend. So for somebody coming into backend or trying to transition into the logical part of programming, not the creative aspect now. Can you hear me? Sorry. Is it better now? Can you hear me? Hi. If you can hear me, say hi on the chat so I know if like you can hear what I'm saying. Oh, I'm so sorry, people. I'm having a very dynamic network
Yeah,
today.
you.
So,
It's
can you hear me now? I might have to like stop
I
recording.
think you can facing around internet.
Yeah, yeah, it's internet issue,
Yeah,
but
your voice is little bit cutting, but I can hear you.
okay. So thank you. I'm just gonna type the next question. So
Okay.
anywhere my voice cuts, you might be able to like read it from the chat.
Okay.
So
Don't need to play video. Just ask the questions.
oh, okay. So my next question is that for somebody coming into backend or going into the
Okay.
logical aspect of programming, maybe not backend, maybe going into WordPress or not really going into the creative aspect of building a going into designing, but just wanted to go into development, into programming. What is one key advice you would tell them to like look out for, or if you have a guideline that you like to
Yeah.
share? So please go ahead.
Yeah, this is the most important question. The practical advice, treat it like a training, not like watching a movie. You can't become a great athlete, you can't become a great tech by only watching a videos or just practicing a little bit in a tech. You have to get a field, and you have to practice a lot. It's hard to coding. It's exactly, and the coding is very hard. Everyone knows. But this is now we have lots of AIs which can help us to learn about attacks. It will help a lot in development field. But we have, if you are first in this, we don't have to start using AI. We have to learn about this. For backend, I will prefer we have to give 5 to 6 hours in a day and watch expand our learning about backends. There are lots of videos in YouTube. We have to study about the goal, the code that skill which we are learning. That's what I want to say.
Okay, so thank you so much. From your advice you gave about learning and like practicing, not just about watching videos, but like practice what you watch. And you talked
Mm-hmm.
about putting enough
Yeah,
time into it, so like putting like dedicate time into your growth. So that's and you went further to talk
yeah.
about, you were saying something about you're learning, like you're saying something about the learning curve. So can you like explain a bit on that learning curve aspect, like when you started learning, how how did you like, how did you grow in it? You know, you said something about putting like 6 hours into it daily. So apart from putting that 6 hours and watching YouTube videos, we know a lot of YouTube videos nowadays, they might not be too centered on a particular, they might be centered on different things. So the person might be like watching various videos. Is there a particular set of videos, like when you wanted to watch videos, what was your guideline, like what were you checking in those
When
videos?
Yeah, when I was first coming development, as we know in YouTube, there are many top class freelancers, developers, programmers, and YouTubers who can make videos about any kind of videos. If you are developers, we have to search about coding skill, whatever we want to know about, and the knowledge means if I want to learn TypeScript, then I have to go to YouTube and search about the best teachers in TypeScript. Okay, there are lots of YouTubers who can make videos, so I prefer people to go to search anything what he wants, where they are studying in development. So I've in first I come to development. I'm doing 6 hours and I'm seeing watching the video and doing practicing. Never just seeing a video and wasting my time. I'm also doing practice. What kind of error is this? How can they are solving their solving their errors? After learning that, then I can make my own things. I have tried to make my own applications and get more idea.
Yeah. So thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you very much. And on a final note here, you talked about somebody not relying on AI, and I think that's very very helpful also, because we know AI is a very powerful tool, and in the hands of a developer that have experience and knows okay how to utilize it is better. But if somebody coming in and you rely on AI
Yeah.
for your as your foundation, then that foundation is already shaking,
Hello.
because you haven't like gotten enough knowledge to understand what the AI is implementing or advising you to do. So I think that aspect you talked about, growing like self-learning, I think that's very very key. So as the more you go in your career, the more you have to like impart and impinge learning into your curriculum. So you have to make sure you're learning steadily while growing, and as you're trying to reach out to other developers and other communities to help out. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kara, for your story and your experience. I am not I just started coding recently in Node.js, and it has not really
Yeah,
been
thank you.
smooth.
It's my pleasure to having with you
Yeah, it has
with
not
this
really been
meeting.
smooth, but at least I have like learned one or two things. But having you in this section, I've learned more from your experience, and I've learned more from what you say. So it's my pleasure having you here. Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Okay, Robert.
Hi.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So thank you for coming. Thank you so much.